Hello there. I'm looking at two books today. First one is Chester 5000, and the second one is the second one in the sequence. Is a book called Isabelle and George. Now these are erotic or robotic Victorian romances. Yes. So we're going to have a little bit of a eyebrow waggling thing going on today because there's a lot of smut, there's a lot of sex, and it's all just brilliant fun. And it's beautifully drawn again by a woman this time called Jess Fink, and it's fantastic. They're both fantastic, and they deal with a wide range of diverse romantic options. You have man and woman, woman and man, man and man, woman and woman, woman and robots, man and woman and robot, robot woman and woman and woman and robot man, robot. You have a lot of combinations, more than I can actually articulate properly in a video. So if you're a great fan of sort of like screw fittings and the like, then there is certainly something in there that you will enjoy. However, do not be fooled that that is the sum total of these little books, because the relationships they're dealt with are dealt with without words largely, but they're tender, they're complicated emotional relationships, and the characters within them grow and change and awaken and discover things about themselves and relationships. And Chester himself, you get to know him and realise that he has feelings, and quite tender feelings, and they all just come together. And yes, there's sex in it and there's nudity and what have you, but it's empowering and it's awakening, and for all sexes and genders and combinations therein, it's just lovely, lovely stuff. There isn't anything that I unfortunately can read from them in any way, shape or form, because as I said, they're told through panels of just lovely, lovely artwork. I'm just seeing if there's anything I can legitimately show you without too much risqué. But no, at the moment I think it's oh, this is fairly tame, but just a little bit there. Yeah, there we go. But it's all that sort of lovely whimsical drawing. But let me just read the synopsis from the back, because it will give you a flavour of the actual plot of it. It's 1885, an age of industrial revolution and sexual frustration. Priscilla is a woman with needs, and her inventor husband Robert is a little too busy with his experiments to keep her fully satisfied. Science to the rescue! With a few gears and springs, the proper appendages, a little lubrication, and a lot of love, Chester 5000 is born. He's the perfect tool for the job. But what if Chester is more than just a machine? What are the consequences of trying to engineer love? And it is. It says it's a delight for adults of all stripes, and it is, and both of them are. This one, I have to say, deals more fully with gay relationships, and quite a wider combination of relationships. It's a kind of a prequel sequel to Chester 5000, the second book. It deals with characters that come in. Isabelle comes in at the end of this particular book, and then you get to see her story played out, and indeed what happens post-Chester. So it starts a bit before and then goes a bit after, but it's holding this same wonderful form as the first one. And it also deals with sort of like exploitation of ideas and creativity, and there's a little bit of sort of like imprisonment, there's adventure. It's got a little bit of everything, these books. It really has. And don't let their erotic nature dissuade you from them, because yes, they deal with sex, but they deal with it in a beautiful way. They deal with a wide range of relationships. how they grow and change. They're beautiful, beautiful books, and they're wonderful hardcovers. I got both of these from Dark Side Comics in Chelmsford, but they'll be available through your local retailer. They are for adults only, but adults of all ages should buy them and should enjoy them, because they're just wonderful, tender stories with something for everyone. Read them, love them, grow, change, spread the love, go forth. It can come from anywhere and be for anyone, and these books celebrate that. And just the love and relationships and how and what happens, and the little stories, just the framework for that. So those are my recommendations for today. Thank you very much for stopping by, and I hope to see you again soon.